Hi guys, so it's a new week and I'm back. Like I said, hey, we're gonna do this for quite some time. And keep up with me. I'll be doing some work at the World Club Championship, so I'll bring you updates. For the Chelsea fans, I'll be doing a Chelsea game. So we'll be doing some banter on that, but that's not the work today. Today is like end of season time again. Champions League has been won by PSG. Ousmane Dembele won Champions League Player of the Season. A bit controversial there, but that is what I want to talk about. Who are those who are going to win the Ballon d'Or? And I have a feeling people will be leaning towards Ousmane Dembele because he did win the Champions League. But then let's just run through the nominees and the numbers, and then I'll tell you where I stand, and you can tell me where you stand, the usual, how it works. So, of course, there's Kylian Mbappe, Real Madrid, 42 goals all season in all competitions. But the thing for me is, did Mbappe do anything that we haven't seen him do? Was he extraordinarily different from the Mbappe we know? I mean, this is a guy we've seen dominate the World Cup. This is a guy we've seen dominate national team football. We've seen dominate club football, So were you really shaken by the 42 goal contribution? A lot of people said this was actually not a really good season for him. Injuries in there, but he did the job. Then, of course, there's Mo Salah. If this award had been given away the first part of the season, trust me, nobody was catching Mo Salah. But I think the last month of the season, he scored just once. Between April and May, he was able to score one. But absolutely record-breaking season for Liverpool. What? Sets a new record for goal and assist contributions, unanimous player of the season. A lot of people's eyes, won all those awards, deserves it. But will he be impacted by the quiet last month he had and Liverpool's inability to make progress in the Champions League? I think that is where his problem lies. Then, of course, there is Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele, 33 goal contributions this season, so 33 goals, 11 assists. Like I said, won the Champions League, has just been rewarded as the Champions League's best player over Raphinha. And we'll talk about Raphinha. But the thing with Ousmane Dembele is I don't think any player has had a hotter second half of the season than this chap has. Left foot, right foot, playing in a practically new position designed by Luis Enrique, which allowed him to revolve between a false 9 and a 10, made use of his speed, his movement, his incredible skill on the ball, and I think he benefited from it, showed everybody that he has truly arrived, probably had his best season since he burst into the scene, looks more matured as a player, handles himself as such, and I think that is where the feeling for him is. He's a clean player. The personal profile also works. The PR looks good for him, and that is why I think the shift is coming when it goes to, is he going to win the Ballon d'Or as well? But that's controversial because, of course, there's Raphinha, who had an incredible record-setting season for Barcelona, who won the league, who won the cup, but fell off in the Champions League in the semi-finals, although he set new records in the Champions League as well. 50 goal contributions in all competitions for the Brazilian winger. But then again, the question gets asked, what kind of player is Raphinha? Does he get you off your feet? I think that's similarities between what Raphinha does and what Ousmane Dembele does. I think Raphinha heightened his efficiency this season to get the incredible numbers, but the lack of progress in the Champions League, not playing in that final, a lot of people think does him, it takes away from his case to be named the best player in the world. But I think he does make a very, very strong case, especially for those who like their numbers. And numbers have dictated this award for some time. Bar last season, Raphinha has done an incredible job. But for me, if I were giving the award, if I had a vote and I don't, so Michael Oteji and those who have to vote, do your job, I would vote for Lamine Yamal. Why? Yeah, I'm looking at his numbers right now this season. 18 goals, 25 assists. He's 17 years old. His second full season in world football. And it's not just about the numbers. I like what I see. Is there a footballer that you would pay money to watch this year if you had a choice to pay $100, $1,000, $1 to watch? Lamine Yamal would be that player. Gets you on the edge of your seat every time, does things that we haven't seen being done in a long time, absolutely fearless, that beaming smile, reminds you of a former Barcelona number 10, doesn't he? I think the case for Lamine Yamal is stronger. He's a fresher face, he's more appealing to a new generation. Of course, the football does the talking. It's not just about the PR side of things. The football is absolutely sensational for me. If I had a vote, Lamine Yamal, not Ousmane Dembele, wins the Ballon d'Or. But hey, March 22nd in Paris, we will figure that out.